In the top left corner of Nightshade, it's the pink toss, Krystianer. And in bottom right corner, as the blue toss, it's Papi. Okay, so these guys have been trading blows in the SCV rush for like months and months and months and months. This match definitely could go either way. Hey, if you put in the code, thank you, Doomweed. Really appreciate that. But, yeah, so, especially on Nightshade, you'd think, like, these guys have gotten their proxy locations. We could see one here by the rocks. We could see one here, from either player. It's like bound to happen. I'll be really surprised if one or both of these players don't proxy. Papi likes to throw down a pylon here sometimes. Sometimes we'll get like a Twilight down here. But like this is a very iconic OSC matchup that we're witnessing right now. Okay. Yep, there it is. There it is. Papi is going to be proxying. Down goes the pylon. 2 gateways on the high ground for each player. Will Krystianer figure out what's going on from his scout? So you'll notice what's missing here. So Krystianer has a second pylon in his base. What he's looking for with his scout is that second pylon. Now the next thing he's going to be looking for are the first 2 units out of this gateway. He could leave the probe here and lose it to the adepts, or he can drop a pylon and let his probe escape home. He's not going to do either. Guess he's just going to patrol out here. Okay, a little bit unusual, but he is going to send a second probe out to scout around for the proxy. It's 4 stalkers out of Krystianer. This is a very aggressive build. Papi is proxying a Stargate, so this is going to kind of directly counter the play from the blue Protoss here. Aw, thanks for the kind words, man. Stalker's going to be, again, knocking down these adepts. This is a nice catch for Krystianer. Papi seems thwarted before he's even begun. The first Oracle almost finished here. Remember, if Krystianer, he really can't overextend because he can just recall the Stalkers if the Oracle gets a little bit too feisty. Shield battery at the top of the ramp. He's very lucky that Krystianer didn't move in with these initial 2 stalkers, or he could have been in a lot of trouble, but as it stands, he's going to have 3 stalkers in defense, plus the shield battery, which should be able to beat 4 stalkers. There's the Oracle hitting Krystianer's side of the map. He does have 3 stalkers to respond, but is going to lose 7 workers. That's going to put Papi in a worker lead here. Krystianer decided not to do a recall or anything. No, he's going for... Well, I don't think he dropped the chrono boost until he lost all the workers, so do think he had energy for a recall there. Yeah, it's going to be a robotics facility play here from the pink toss. The second Oracle coming out for Papi. He's going to get a little bit later of the second Nexus. Here comes the double Oracle, but 2 sentries, 3 stalkers, depending on the angle these guys come in at. Yeah, that was a bad angle for the Oracles. One of them is going to go down, but one survives. Papi going into a Phoenix play. Now, the danger of Phoenix play is always that if you let your opponent get too much of a ground army together, they can just push across the map and straight up kill you. You need to be careful. You need to make sure you don't take a third at the wrong time. You need to make sure that as you're whittling away at your opponent, you're continuing to build up a ground army behind your harass. That is, if he commits to more than one Phoenix, which remains to be seen, but Krystianer is going to take the army supply lead and push out. Papi hitting with the Oracle again at a very good timing here, able to take down 7 more probes. That puts Krystianer in a little bit of an all-in situation. He has to at least do damage, and do damage he can. He needs to close in now, though. Gun down the Immortal, gun down these Stalkers before the 4 shield batteries of Krystianer, or of Papi, become operational. He's doing exactly that. He guns down the first Immortal, but he doesn't go in. He doesn't dive in on the shield batteries, and that means they are going to finish up. Second Immortal moved down the ramp already. Still too much firepower. It will go down, but these Stalkers should be able to hold the line here for the blue toss. Krystianer's been repelled, and he knows it. However, he did no damage to the blue economy, and that means he's going to be hurting. He's going to have to do something to pull back here. GG is called. Papi takes game number 1. In the bottom right corner of Ephemeron, it's the pink Protoss, Krystianer. And in the top left, as the blue toss, it's Papi. Papi just doing infinite amounts of worker damage on Nightshade with his proxy Stargate Oracles, and holding off the eventual push of Krystianer. Krystianer waited a little bit too long to go in, missed his coin flip opportunity, was forced to back off with too much probe damage to come back into the game. So Papi able to claim the win there. Okay, both worker scouts not looking like they're gonna proxy, at least for now. Stalker Sentry here for Papi against the double Stalker of Krystianer. This does mean Krystianer likely going to be aggressive. The Sentry here is that Papi going to be able to get out of Hallucination, scout his opponent. And there's our proxy. Okay, it's going to be just a proxy gate for now for quicker warp-ins. Shield battery is going to start taking a beating. Krystianer needs to be very careful. His units, and that's exactly why he loses a stalker. Oh, he's able to get the trade, though. He shouldn't get the trade with the second stalker. Don't do it, Krystianer. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Warp gate finished here for the pink toss. He's going to be able to continue reinforcing to the front. When this wave of stalkers comes in, Papi's going to know what's up. He should know where the proxy location is too, given that the angle Krystianer's been engaging in. It's kind of giving it away, but it's not going to matter if you can't hold here. Just one shield battery, 3 stalkers, sentry, and a dream. And one of the stalkers isn't firing, so that might get rid of the dream as well. Krystianer's backing out here. I don't think he needs to. The shield batteries are totally out of energy. Papi needs to pull the probes to fight now. There he is. It's going to be a very delicate balance between pulling the probes to fight and not taking too much damage, but the second wave of stalkers might be too much. There's an immortal coming out, but this is a critical mass of stalkers, so Krystianer can just target it down. Procs the shield, and now he's just going to give chase. It's 1 volley, 2 volley, 3 volley, dead. Probe after probe after probe falling here for Papi. He's still in the lead, but it's going to change very quickly. GG. Krystianer evens up the score 1-1. Okay. In the top right corner, as the blue Protoss, it's Papi. And in the bottom left, as the pink Toss, it's Krystianer. Everybody today is going to walk away with OSC points of some kind or another. Top 16 pays out those OSC points, and there's 16 players today, so kudos to everyone for whatever amount of prize you receive. However, there is a split of the prize pool. I believe first place gets like 55%. It's a little bit weird. We'll go over that during the break. But, you know, obviously, the amount of prize you get increases as you continue through the tournament, and both these guys want to make it to round 3. Both are a single game away from glory and a single game away from elimination. Papi taking game number 1 with a proxy Stargate. Krystianer taking game number 2, a proxy gate. Stalker pressure. Pylon on low ground here for Krystianer. He's gonna cancel it. Papi wasn't taking the bait. Papi gonna follow this up with 2 more stalkers. Krystianer also gonna follow his opener up with 2 more stalkers, but the Adept shading forward. Krystianer dropping a proxy pylon at the 3rd of his opponent. Will this be another proxy gate play? As a matter of fact, it is. That zoomed in. Damn you, corner of the map. Look at the stars, though, down there. Oh, that's trippy. That gave me a little bit of vertigo. Like, right down here. It's intense. Let's pay attention to the game. Okay, Stalker's gonna kite back at the Adepts. One will successfully shade forward. And that's gonna allow Krystianer to get a little bit of extra damage done. Papi cut off from his base. This is actually really nice positioning from Krystianer. Papi recalls one of his stalkers to the main. It's going to have a robotics facility up, 2 shield batteries in the net, and this is looking awfully familiar. Oh no, the sentry gets gunned down right away. Papi forced to let the shield batteries tank some damage. One of the stalkers on very low hull health. It gets stuck. It doesn't fire. And this is looking very bad for the blue toss. The second shield battery about to finish here. Krystianer's just going to gun it down. This is very well played from the pink toss. Okay, 2 Immortals gonna hold at the top of the ramp. Krystianer doesn't quite have enough to engage that. Papi, is he actually gonna hold here? I don't know, Kev. Alright, Krystianer shades forward. He's gonna cancel. Can't quite engage into this. I think Papi has definitively held. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna say it. Papi has definitively held. Now these 3 Adepts will take out some probes before they get killed off. But by some, so far it's only 2. Yikes. Very nicely played here from Papi. I mean, this looked like he was about to lose. He was able to get better positioning on the ramp, though, letting the shield batteries just tank the damage, not being afraid to lose them, while he bought time for the 2 Immortals to come out. And it's paid off for him. He's going to shut down the proxy gate, and he definitely has a chance in this game. Supply blocking his opponent. The 2 pylons not going to be finished for quite some time. Krystianer getting up a Twilight Council here, but this game could go either way. Phoenix sees the positioning on Papi's army. Krystianer gonna have 3 shield batteries to defend, only 1 of them operational though, and 2 of them very exposed in the front. But nice force fields are going to hold Papi in a choke, and this is gonna buy Krystianer more time. Shield batteries finish up. He's gonna be able to have another wave of reinforcements here very shortly. Papi trying to double Immortal drop. A lot of shots splashing into Adepts. Holy snap! M. Canning, thank you for the raid. Oh, 201 viewers. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Papi doing his best to engage in here, but I don't think he got enough damage done. Krystianer is going to be up 10 army supply. Both these players trading blows. Hi, Coco. Oh no! Oh no! Those are traitor Adepts. That feels bad. Papi's still trying to make something happen with a double Immortal drop, but this game just keeps going back and forth. And it just speaks to how well the 2 know each other, you know, how many times they've played in these OSC tournaments, or at least the SCV Rush. This is a heck of an Artosis pylon. 2 gateways, the Twilight, and the robotics facility totally unpowered. Krystianer going on the attack once again. He does have an army supply advantage, but Papi has a ton of shield batteries to hold here. He has a Warp Prism for utility, and he has Disruptors, which is going to make this a coin flip. That was a wonderful Disruptor hit. Papi going to move back to the shield batteries. 3 of them are going to add a lot of value to this army. However, the Adepts are going to shade on top of them. Ooh, that was a pretty good Disruptor hit, but a lot of the Adepts saved in the Warp Prism. Another great Disruptor hit out of Papi. Going to even up the army supply. Krystianer continuing to push in here. Still 4 Immortals on the field for him. 1 Immortal in the back, not firing for Papi, but the shield batteries have put in their work. This could still go either way. The probes are pulled here for Papi. They're going to get a surround on one of the Stalkers and engage into the Adepts. Still 4 Stalkers left on the field. 1 Immortal with a lot of utility on the Warp Prism. Another Disruptor comes off. It's going to launch a shot, and it will connect with the Immortal of Krystianer. Papi took too many probes and damage in the defense, so although he kind of held there, Krystianer is going to take the series 2-1 and move on to